In a quiet town in England, there lived a 16-year-old boy named Oliver Bennett. He came from a hard-working family that struggled to make ends meet. His father worked long hours as a delivery driver, and his mother cleaned offices in the evenings. Every day, Oliver walked nearly an hour to school. Rain or shine, he made the journey on foot while watching other students ride past on bicycles. One afternoon, while walking home, he stopped outside a small bicycle shop. In the front window stood a beautiful black bicycle with silver handlebars. Oliver couldn't take his eyes off it. "One day, that bike will be mine," he said quietly. The shop owner, Mr. Harris, heard him and smiled. "It's a fine bicycle," he said, "but it's not cheap." Oliver checked the price tag. His heart sank. It cost more money than he had ever seen in his life. Still, he made a decision that day. No matter how long it took, he would earn enough money to buy that bicycle. The next morning, he started searching for work. His first job was washing cars for neighbors. 3 days later, the weather turned terrible, and nobody wanted their cars washed. Failure number 1. Oliver refused to quit. He tried delivering newspapers. After a week, the newspaper company reduced its routes and no longer needed him. Failure number 2. He mowed lawns. The lawnmower broke. Failure number 3. He sold homemade biscuits. Nobody bought them. Failure number 4. Weeks became months. Every new idea seemed to end badly. Whenever he earned a little money, something went wrong. People in town began noticing. Some felt sorry for him. Others laughed, "There goes Oliver," they would joke. "The lad who fails at everything." At first, the comments hurt. But instead of giving up, Oliver bought a small notebook. Every time he failed, he wrote it down. At the bottom of every page, he wrote the same sentence: "Tomorrow, I try again." Failure 12. "Tomorrow, I try again." Failure 27. "Tomorrow, I try again." Failure 51. "Tomorrow, I try again." Failure 78. "Tomorrow, I try again." With each failure, Oliver became stronger. He learned how to speak confidently with people. He learned how to solve problems. He learned how to stay calm when things went wrong. But he still didn't have enough money for the bicycle. One cold evening, after another disappointing day, Oliver sat alone on a park bench. For the first time, he wondered whether everyone else was right. Maybe success wasn't meant for him. Maybe some people were simply born lucky. As he sat there, an elderly man approached and sat beside him. The man was known around town as Mr. Thompson, a retired businessman. He noticed the notebook in Oliver's hands. "What's that?" he asked. "A record of my failures," Oliver replied. Mr. Thompson smiled. "And how many do you have?" 99. The old man laughed. "Then you're ahead of most people." Oliver looked confused. "How can failing 99 times put me ahead?" Mr. Thompson pointed towards an old oak tree nearby. "Do you see that tree?" Oliver nodded. "That tree survived storms, snow, strong winds, and droughts. The reason it's strong today is because it survived what tried to destroy it." He paused. "The same thing is happening to you." Those words stayed with Oliver. The next morning, he decided to make one final attempt. Instead of trying random jobs, he started helping elderly residents with shopping, gardening, and household tasks. At first, nobody hired him. Failure number 100. Oliver stared at the number in his notebook. 100 failures. Most people would have stopped there. For several minutes, he considered quitting. Then he turned back to the first page. There, written in faded ink, were the words, "Tomorrow I try again." Suddenly, he realized something. Every failure had taught him something useful. Every setback had made him stronger. If he quit now, all those lessons would be wasted. So the next day, he knocked on more doors. And then something unexpected happened. An elderly woman hired him. Then another. Then another. Within weeks, Oliver was helping dozens of residents across town. His reputation spread quickly. People trusted him because he was reliable and hard-working. Money finally began to come in. Slowly but surely, he saved enough to buy the bicycle. Excited, he rushed to the shop, but when he arrived, his heart dropped. The bicycle was gone. Someone had bought it. Months of effort felt wasted. Oliver stood silently outside the shop. Mr. Harris noticed his disappointment. "Wait here," he said. A few minutes later, he returned with a set of keys. Oliver looked confused. "What's this?" Mr. Harris smiled. "The person who bought the bicycle wasn't a customer." "What do you mean?" Mr. Harris grinned. "It was me." Oliver stared at him. The shop owner pointed outside. Parked beside the shop was the same black bicycle. I bought it because I knew you'd eventually come back for it. Oliver couldn't believe it. Mister, Harris handed him the keys. This bicycle is yours. Oliver's eyes filled with tears. But why? The shop owner smiled. Because for nearly a year, I've watched people walk into this town looking for shortcuts. You're the first person I've seen willing to fail 100 times and still keep going. Oliver rode home that evening on the bicycle he had dreamed about for so long. But as he cycled through the streets, he realized something important. The bicycle wasn't the real reward. The real reward was the determination, discipline, and confidence he had gained along the way. Years later, Oliver built one of the most successful delivery companies in the region. Whenever young people asked him the secret of success, he would show them the old notebook, and on every page they would read the same words, "I try again." Moral of the story: success is not about avoiding failure. Success is about refusing to quit after failure. The people who achieve great things are often the ones who keep going when everyone else decides to stop. Sometimes your 100th failure is only one step away from your greatest success.